Coach, Grayson Allen, I mean, what he was able to do tonight, 7 made threes. How instrumental was he for you guys, especially sending that game into overtime?
Yeah, I mean, just big-time shots. I think, 3 in a row, 2 to finish the regulation, and then the first one to start overtime. So, scoring that first basket in overtime can be important sometimes. So, yeah, nice run, incredible run by Grayson there.
Coach, when you draw up a play like that, I'm just curious, maybe what was the thought of getting him that loop around to be able to get that look? Maybe just take me through how you came up with that play.
No, I mean, it's just you're trying to find some space for a shooter. The pass, it's you can never underestimate how important the guy making the pass. Royce was just put it right on the money. The screens, the attention to detail. Credit to Grayson, Royce, Book. Those guys executed well.
Curious there, obviously they got back in it at the end there to make it where you had to have that three. Went small there. Maybe what was the thinking when the Jazz were big and obviously were getting their way on the boards?
Well, I mean, Royce started the game. Royce played a lot of minutes. Royce made a lot of big shots. That's kind of our lineup, with the group we got right now. I thought Bol did help us a ton. His rebounding, shot blocking, he made some shots. So, but, trust Royce with Grayson and Book and Tyus and a 5. So I think that's given, our group, that's probably our closing group.
Coach, season high 47 points for Book. Obviously played a ton of minutes, played 49 tonight. What did you see in terms of his performance kind of driving you guys?
Yeah, I mean, he made so many plays. I think the 11 assists, stand out to me too. There was a couple times where, high-level passes, high-level reads, finding shooters on the weak side, trusting the pass against the shift. In 47, it's impressive. I think, he wanted this game in a big way.
Then obviously you made some changes to the rotation. What kind of made you go with Mason Plumlee down the stretch over Richards?
Yeah, I mean, those guys have kind of been, alternating, playing 5 or 6 minute stretches. And, sometimes it's just a gut feel at the end. And, Mason's familiarity with what we do, sometimes is important down the stretch. And they both made a lot of plays, both Nick and Mason.
Hey, Mike, we were sitting in here like 5 hours ago and everybody was kind of in a dour mood. Can a game like this turn a season, or is that too simplistic?
I mean, anytime you win a close game and, guys make big shots, guys make plays for each other, they're battling, it's a good win for us. You got to win some close ones. And we just got to get ready to go to work tomorrow again. And, I think the guys are in a good place.
Coach, I was curious with your time growing up here if you remember Rex Chapman's shot against the Sonics, a very similar-looking play.
I told Rex that was like the carbon copy. I don't think Grayson has the leg kick, but yes, I remember the shot. I see the picture in the dentist office when I go to the dentist.
I believe it was 0.8 seconds after the foul, and then they got a tenth of a second added. Did you lobby for that? Did it look like Devin was lobbying for it first? Maybe just take me through that conversation to lobby to get maybe more time.
Yeah, I mean, I think, for sure Devin's there. Devin, I think has the respect of the officials and is on top of everything. I'm doing my best from the other end of the court. I don't want to be greedy, but I think it should have been 1.2. I mean, we basically fouled him while the ball was in the air. So, I think 0.9 was at a minimum. We needed every one of those tenths of a second. So, Book's on it. Credit to the officials for changing it. We think it could have been even more.
Coach, with the struggles that you guys have had against teams with youth, length, and athleticism, is this the reason why you put Bol in to play so many minutes tonight, being that you guys were shorthanded?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think both. Shorthanded. Without Brad and KD, two guys who chew up a lot of minutes, who play a ton in the rotation. And so, I think, Damian Lee got an opportunity, Bol got an opportunity. Ryan, I think, is still, kind of he's fighting through. So those three guys all off the bench, found their spots to help us. And but Bol was great tonight. All right, thank you guys.